Little sugar cube.
In his good graces,
Yeah.
like a +1 in his good graces.
There we go.
He would appreciate that.
I didn't
I
think
mean,
Artie...
she already is.
Yeah, I
It'll
was
just be
about to
even
say.
more so.
Yes.
It's even more so.
Let's
I
go.
Yes,
think,
yes,
but,
yes.
Hello.
but yeah,
What are you doing?
he was getting fed up. He was trying to point out why the
doing well.
medical was saying.
You
what
about
they did was
to leave your mark?
Ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
But they just
Also
kept
that-
on, and he was like, "No,
God.
I'm too old for this shit. I'm leaving."
This one is my
I
favorite.
know I have that. Yes. Oh, sorry. There we go. There we go. Do Barrett. There we go. Yes.
I love how that one's kind of
Flint
like
knows.
3D because of
By
the
the way,
color.
Flint. By
Yeah,
the way,
it was
Flint,
like that.
I'm not actually sad. I'm not actually sad. You can leave it up. I'm not
You're
gonna
good.
actually. You're good.
I need more stickers that are like
It's all good.
RP based. Cause all I've got is like just kind of funny things that I put in for now.
I have like a cursed
God
one
damn
that,
it. I
that
got
Dolly
this
drew out of character once.
I
It's
have
just like
to
the most
message
cursed
you.
thing I have, and I had to do
Is that
it.
I have to
Is that a
message you
plug?
about a Maya.
Yes.
The sticker is a plug.
Yeah, that's skulls.
That's actually insane. I thought
I
that was
love
like
that.
part of the map. For
No.
a
It's a
second.
good
My
idea.
favorite thing is just
good.
put it in places it definitely does
Oh.
not belong. Like you just
It
put
is
that on a
Maya,
tree.
right? Just
Maya?
so I
Love
can
it.
remember.
Maya.
Okay, good. Maya. Got it.
Maya.
I'm looking,
Got it.
not respectful in the
I
slightest.
am
In
gonna have
fact,
to
I am
DM
drooling
you
violently.
about a Maya thing. I will
Thumbs up,
always
thumbs
love
up.
that meme.
It's my favorite. I love it.
Yeah, just get the sick bug.
God damn it. God.
Artie may
Jerry
have been
stare.
given something funny.
Oh, ow,
Also,
my knee,
Over.
my knees.
Hello.
Oh, that is a mood.
Oh.
I
You okay with
understand
me?
that
I
so
just-
much.
I'm so old.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm not old at all, but I'm so old.
Oh. Yeah, youngins. Babies! They're babies!
Oh, 100%
Yes.
Kari proof this. Oh my god.
Oh no!
That
is
that's
so
mean.
fucked.
Yeah, that's why it's not on my Twitch. It's too mean for Twitch. It's too mean of an emote for Twitch.
Oh no! I just want them to be actual tears. Damn it.
That's so messed up.
It's my favorite.
God damn.
I also have RP,
Absolutely great.
Yes.
Oh my god.
and I have little gamer subs, homestuck flavors, and beans,
Oh my god.
and then
Oh yes.
that's my emote.
Oh,
That's my emotes. I love them. Okay,
they're
Need to add
great.
more emotes.
I should probably go in before more people leave.
Yeah.
We're late.
Sorry, sing this two together. In the same spot.
Oh, I need to turn off that thing.
Hello.
I always forget. Oh, the avatar limiter. Okay, there you go. Huh?
This is so funny. Oh, you have it set up? Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh.
Frightened.
Hey, you want to see something funny?
Yes.
So I'm speaking in Nikolai's voice.
Oh.
Hmm.
That's Marcus. I'm on the phone now.
Oh.
Frightened.
Testing.
What? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Way better.
Well, that's way.
Ah!
witchcraft here.
Ah! How the fuck? How? It's cursed. They're evil. Hold me. Hold me. I'm scared. I'm frightened. There's 2 sketches. The world can't handle 2 sketches. I'm scared.
Oh my god.
Oh,
God.
Are you scared? What's the point? What's the point?
How?
I see nothing wrong with this.
Okay, it's time to be a frightened little twink now. I don't have a title name for Finley today. I'm just kind of being Finley. Oh yeah, the dead 3-piece car emote. Oh well, I don't have enough emote slots for that. I genuinely do not. That's too many emote slots to take up. Because I have too many emotes that I actively want to use.
Out of her bag of holding, she pulls out a sealed ingot and starts carving with her claws.
Hello. How have you been, by the way?
I've been good.
That's good. It's been a while.
Pretty decent with magic. Yeah.
I could. I just need to. I might have to actually get someone to animate them.
Give me a fucking exam.
Surprising in a good way, or surprising in a bad way?
I'd say good.
Oh, thank you. Huh?
How you like your typewriter?
Of you and your
I think it's
encounter
good.
host.
It's
I'm
very.
glad you enjoy it. I thought you would.
Okay, so the exam system only works.
It also means I can kind of like be in my writing area when it's not nighttime, which is nice. It's a lot easier to block some
I'm just gonna get
when I'm not
onto
swimming.
this.
I wanted to make sure that it was comfortable for your beak as well, so the keys weren't too hard to push.
I don't think there's any problems with it.
Nope. It won't wear down with your beak touching it, and it won't wear your beak down, so you're good there.
Okay, good, because that would probably I don't know how that would translate. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm constantly healing anyways. But you know.
The point, yeah, the point. I'm making sure. I made sure that it would be comfortable for you, and I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Which I appreciate. Because it means I'm not uncomfortable.
Of course.
Because most of the main characters are men.
Take care,
I guess I've probably missed most people. Is that the B script? Is that the script of the Bean movie?
Yes, it is.
Oh, of course it is. I'm surprised you didn't get a longer shirt so you could have more of it.
Yeah. Well, I stole this one from
He
Guppy.
has it framed in my apartment, by the way.
That makes sense.
I have a couple of them. Your what? My horse.
Yeah, I also got.
My collection of
Oh.
And
different piles. I got the gold pile. I got the jewels pile. I got the
Oh.
statues and stuff. I got the weapons
Guppies
pile.
and flour.
And then I got a bunch of other
Well,
stuff.
I know
yeah.
Guppies.
One of my dragon friends, their horde is
Good.
cutes.
Too much
As they
noise.
put it.
That's fair.
That's why I'm kind of shifting over here a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
What were you gonna say, by the way? You look
Oh,
excited.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Thoughts leave my head. almost as soon as they
No,
emerge.
Don't worry, she'll say something and the sentence that I had is now gone.
Hmm.
In the thing I was doing, and I won't remember till like a month later, and I go, oh, hey, sorry, I forgot the thing I was supposed to do.
Now,
It could be
now,
as important as rerouting wiring to a room, and I'll forget.
if you take time time blindness, and then you combine the time blindness with immortality, or very well, not immortality, but extremely long lifespan. That's
Hey, stop calling me out! Bad, 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 bad.
That's my experience.
We talked about this, and you did not listen. I will exchange you out for the stone one if you don't quit it. It activates on subconscious thought, so whenever my subconscious does a thing, it does the thing. Like I can passively want to. I have to warn Daisy that sometimes if she's in my vicinity, I'll preemptively go, "Can I head pet you?" And she'll.
Yeah.
Hello, thank you for raid.
Yes,
Wait, why do you want to piss in my sink? What?
That is the cool part.
Well,
it
that means that your brain obeys consent.
It's hard. Well, no, that's practically hardwired.
Yeah. Because essentially, what you're doing when you're yelling at your hand for doing that is yelling at your brain. If it's your subconscious.
I hate that. That's right.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. No, you didn't mess me up anywhere close to as funnily as Michael did yesterday.
Michael.
I don't know if you've noticed, not in a bad way. He didn't do anything.
I'm just shocked that Michael did something like that. Of all the people I would expect.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not looking at you. I'm looking to you. I'm not looking at you.
Yeah.
That's because Michael pointed out to me yesterday, or not yesterday, last week, that I don't have to look anyone dead in the face.
No.
And I found out that apparently I hate looking people directly in the eye unless they're her.
I never look anyone directly in the eye either. Because my eyes used to be contact. I don't look at people directly.
I look over Finley's left shoulder, or I look at your antenna, or I look at his antenna, or if it's Tal, their ears.
I usually look at people around right here-ish. Because I can still through the peripheral, I can still see their expressions. I can still see their faces and take that in subconsciously.
The only time I ever look somebody directly in the face is if it's something extremely important that I need to make sure they understand.
Yes,
the seriousness of what I am saying.
I look people directly in the face if I am trying to be professional, if I am telling them something extremely serious, or if they are telling me something extremely serious. But if I'm just casually talking to people, I am usually looking at their forehead.
Right. That is a thing.
Except for eyes, because it's kind of hard to look at his forehead, to be entirely honest.
Can I talk to you privately, briefly, for maybe 5 minutes?
Okay.
Because because ADHD, she reminded me that I had a private conversation with Wolfram and Echo earlier.
Oh, Echo. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the thing is that I used to have compound eyes, so before I got these cyber eyes, looking here, this was me making direct eye contact with somebody. Like
that. Yeah. I'm thankful I've never tried turning into a bug. I probably could.
Yeah.
Wherever you're comfortable going.
We can talk in the study. That's usually where talks happen. At least if they're in the house.
Yeah.
I also just like talking in there. It's nice.
It's very nice. I'm glad I put the hover module on my leg. Oh my god. I didn't realize how much I hated walking when I did it a lot.
Fair. How dare you?
Okay. Let's see. Long version, short version, long version, short version. Okay.
Whichever version you want to tell me.
Okay, long version. Because it's probably the one you'll get most detail out of rather than me just rambling. So recently I went to a place and met a sage, and the sage pulled me aside for a very important reason. I didn't know at the time, now I know now. Apparently, I am a malevolent spirit waiting to happen.
What does that mean exactly?
Have you ever heard of a cyber wraith?
No.
Okay. It is a specifically technologically attuned malevolent spirit. It is quite literally a ghost in the machine.
Okay. So a ghost, not a ghost possessing a mechanical body, but more. Is that what how I should understand it?
Exists in technology as a whole.
Oh, okay.
It can also exist in this plane of existence as well, but not as high of a strength or more strength, depending on where they are. If they're around a lot of electronic shit, they have more strength. Anyway, I found out that I was one of those waiting to happen by the sage, and the reason being, they had soul sight, looked above my head, and saw a cloaked figure holding onto my shoulders, looking back down at them. It freaked them the fuck out. They stopped looking at me with soul sight, partially because probably that it was very angry.
Is the thing you, or is it something else?
It's an extension of myself, according to the sage.
Okay.
Kind of like a form of astral projection from what they said, but I'm doing it in a very not okay way, according to them.
What does not okay mean?
Bad for myself.
Bad for you.
If that leaves my body, I fall dead on the spot.
So basically, you're projecting your soul out, and if your soul ever moves too far from your body, you'll die. That makes sense.
Yes.
Could you get back into your body?
I would have to that would cause experimentation that would be too dangerous for me to do.
Well, I mean, if they said that you could. I assume they didn't by what you're saying.
He said theoretically I could be put back in my body, but he has no idea how that would happen.
You could be put back in your body. That is different.
Yeah.
Because
I could be put back in my body, but they have no idea how that would be.
I assume. This is assuming. Based off of some of the mythology I've read, that you wouldn't necessarily, your body wouldn't immediately die if your soul was not in it. Based off of most mythology that I've read and studied, I guess, typically it's like your body goes into a coma. But of course, if you're in a coma, you're not controlling yourself, so you then need to be assisted. So that would still be very bad, and you could die if you're not around anymore when it happens.
I explained some details, and he put together puzzle pieces and gave me a clear image. Essentially, when I was trapped inside of my cryogenic stasis chamber and could not leave it, my soul began to try and leave, but it couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
It began to possess the nearby objects around me, which, being what I was in, was nothing but tech, because I was in a server room in a cryogenic stasis pod with a bunch of cybernetic augmentations on my body. So long story short, it just gained that affinity with electronic devices.
And you're not in control of this.
No.
Can you gain control of this?
Possibly. But anyway, I need to finish the thought process here. Basically what caused this to manifest was recently, after doing an extensive conversation trying to figure out when this thing happened, when that manifested, because that wasn't always there. I was at the Wanderers Guild, someone said something very dumb, and it made me incredibly angry. Angrier than I have ever been.
Sorry, that was loud.
And
I'm trying to get the last drop of water out of my water bottle.
To start to manifest. And the reason why is because recently I had unlocked my ability to use key. And apparently this key builds up over time. And I had built up a lot of it. Key is life force. What do rays and ghosts feed off of and are made out of? Life force.
I can't get
had
water.
A crap ton of it. So it
no more
started
water
to manifest.
Sad.
Into an incorporeal form. And if I had let that go unchecked, I would have manifested into that form and would have just passed out on the spot and went after the point of my frustration. What happened was Tal noticed that I was getting angrier and angrier and angrier, walked up to me with a calm emotions potion, and I drank it. And it stopped it dead in its tracks.
Okay.
But it didn't regress. It stayed in a pseudo-transformed state, where it's there, but it hasn't gone back in. What I do know is when I'm here, when I'm in the manor, it's scared and goes back in me.
I was going to say, I would assume that's maybe why you're so scared of Mona.
I didn't
to a degree that you don't understand.
No, I didn't understand it until last week, and I went, oh.
My initial thought, and I assume you've probably heard this already, is that you could talk to someone who knows how to actually astral project and gain some control over it. Or someone who's an expert in souls. Hello, Guns. Thank you for the sub. Not the sub. Thank you for rating. Hello. How are you? How's your stream?
Methods of treating it. Essentially, it can't manifest if my key is above a certain level.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have to consistently drain my key so it can't manifest.
That feels like a temporary fix.
It's a temporary fix, but probably a long-term solution. Otherwise, I have to keep this necklace on me to keep myself calm. And
what I mean is, I that feels like a temporary fix because it's not you controlling it.
Okay.
And that's a part of you
Understand
that's
what you mean.
important to control. I think it's a very good temporary fix. Because I'm thinking of it like anxiety medication. Yes, in some cases you have to take anxiety medication and there's not a way around it. But typically you put anxiety medication along with some form of therapeutic treatment to give you tools outside of just medicine to work on anxiety. So in this case, you can tell me, you can figure this out however you want. I'm not telling you how to figure this out, but I feel like it would be a good idea to have that's limiting its ability to escape, but also something that starts you on a process of figuring out how to keep it from escaping, how to control where it's going. So then, if there was a good use case for it, you could astral project and take over technology, but you won't be at risk of losing yourself. I think, given my experience with limiting power by just kind of trying to not use it, you end up in a case where it keeps getting stronger.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's like a mana pool being built up on a mage by
Yeah.
just casting minor cantrips over time. Okay, I see your point.
But
Thank you.
But I do think this is a good interim solution.
Thank you. 'Cause that's not something I had thought of. Okay. Yeah, I did go to. I told the sage that this was the right choice of action was going to you guys about it. He told me to limit the amount of people I talk to about this because there are people who would.
I think it's fair.
Just kill me.
Yes, I think it's fair to limit it. I don't think you should go telling everybody. Because remember, the enforcers are a thing.
Yeah.
But us, people who you can trust, or just generally anybody you can trust, I think it's a good idea to talk to them about it. I think it's kind of weird of them to say not to talk to people you directly trust about things. But I understand their sentiment.
He doesn't know. He's paranoid and doesn't know anybody that I know very well.
Fair.
Or at all, actually. So, he's like uber paranoid.
Yeah.
Like the type of paranoid, that type of person that locks himself up in a bunker and never leaves.
It's why I say I understand the sentiment, but I disagree with it.
Yeah, I did too, which led to a back and forth for about 5 minutes, and I went, look, I have literally entrusted my life to these people. I consider them an extended family.
Finley is not an elf.
I'm pretty sure I will be okay. And he went, fine.
Finley only has pointy ears because of the vampirism. Finley was human.
The only person I am worried about, and this isn't anything against her, but I know things. Mona doesn't like other spirits. This is out of my control.
It's not under your control yet, but I think it can be.
Under my control yet. Yes. I mean, while I'm here, it's not a problem anyway. It's not even close to
Well.
manifesting. It's not even existing.
Yes.
But
you can't always be here. But it does really explain why you're scared of Mona so much. Because essentially you're scared of getting eaten because you're
survival instinct,
yeah.
and I didn't know it. That explains so much.
I'm glad at least you figured out why those things are happening. Though I'm not happy that you're in this situation.
I should have known it would have happened, but I had no way of knowing. I've been doing a lot of research into my race from my home realm, and I found out a lot of things about wood elves from my home realm that I didn't know. Like the fact that they have the ability to communicate through their soul over long distances because of the fact that we would take over an area, raise
Finley
our
doesn't talk about
kids.
their
This
life
is just explaining the evolutionary thing.
originally very much.
We had a bunch
Technically,
of
actually, the only reason
one
Finley
area,
has pointy ears
they
is because
would
this is the same face as Reyna,
go
and I
all
didn't
over
have
the
time
globe
when I
and
made
populate
this
other
face,
areas.
when I made this version of
And
Finley
there
to
was
make
no
it rounded.
way for us to communicate with
That's
one
actually the
another.
reason he has pointy ears. But
So we
in
evolved
canon, it's because
into
he's
having a way
been
to
a
do
vampire for so long.
using a soul bond. And
I've read about things like that before.
I should have guessed that if you had angered one of our race enough, that weird stuff with our soul would start happening, and I didn't put it into.
I wouldn't put it against yourself to have not realized that. That's kind of a complicated thing to realize.
Considering I know next to nothing about that and only work with tech, so.
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit critical of yourself, I think.
I tend to be.
I know. You're a lot like me, actually. So I connect dots a little easier with you.
This is why I like talking to you.
I'm glad.
Finley, I won't lie to you and say that you haven't been a key driving force behind a few. Inadvertently, you have helped me solve a lot of deep personal issues.
Sometimes it just takes someone understanding. Or seeing it through someone else's eyes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you, too. You've helped me realize some things, too. Inadvertently.
Oh.
Like that I am too critical of myself.
Oh.
Often. But I started to realize a lot of some of the self-defeating things that you say are things I tell myself. And if I get upset that you would say that about you, I probably should be upset that I do it to myself too. So.
You're a good friend.
You're a good friend.
Thank you.
I'm very grateful that I came here and that double revealed me. I feel like I would have missed out on a lot.
Yeah. I think I would have missed out a lot because talking to someone with your level of maturity and intelligence is genuinely refreshing.
I'd like to. A part of me wants to say I don't feel very mature, but I guess I probably am. I guess I probably hope I am. After.
In the sense of you have the. I've been around. I know I don't look it. I've been around for 175 years. And in my
same, but not the same amount of. But I don't look my age.
Talking to someone who has kind of been around for a long time and has experienced a similar kind of life. Ish, I wouldn't say it was exactly the same, but you get my point.
There's similar story beats.
You have the experience of someone who's lived for a long time, and it's nice being able to talk to and relate and empathize with someone who has lived a long time, because I don't get that a lot, because nobody has my lifespan, especially the fact that it's been extended exponentially. Elves in my home realm only live to 506. My lifespan has been extended to 2,000 years, roughly, give or take.
I understand that. I mean, I was human before. And, I mean, you know how long humans live. Not nearly as long as I have. Or as long as I will.
500 years may seem like a lot to humans. But in my home realm, where there were nothing but elves, 500 years was just commonplace. We'd only have kids when we were in our 200s. Generations were separated by 200 years before we'd have kids.
Yeah. I've studied elves a lot.
My dad was born in 1910. That still trips me up. At the height of the Industrial Revolution. He worked in a car factory, and it was the reason why he got stuck in the automotive industry and working in machine shops, and what wound up in me getting stuck in that type of work, because he was an artisan. He liked working on tech, anything tech.
Artisan families tend to pass down their artistry. It's less common in modern days, but it's still something that pervades. It's honestly a fairly good cultural standard. It would be great to be back, actually. Then you don't have to start over.
I always imagined having kids. Then I realized I'm a terrible mother, and that's not even me throwing shade. I know. I wouldn't. I don't know, actually.
I think
that's something to think about down the line. Not right now.
I think if you put your mind to it, and you were active in educating yourself, that you could. I think without educating yourself, it could be difficult. But I think you have the heart for it.
The fact that the entire reason why I joined this guild was exactly for that reason and nothing more. Daisy told me about this place when I was still in my hover chair at home. Daisy was essentially, or Daisy and Iris, both of my partners that I actually got married with recently.
You didn't tell me?
I forgot. I'm sorry. I didn't do it intentionally to hurt you.
I could have helped decorate. Can't believe.
We went and got got married. No, we weren't that extravagant. We went to the courthouse and signed paperwork.
So what you're saying is there's still a chance at a ceremony. There's still a chance.
Yes, Finley.
There's still a
both
chance.
I and Daisy and Iris. Yes, there's still a chance. And believe it or not, Iris wants a ceremony. I was the one that went, no, I'm not. I don't like dresses.
You don't have to wear a dress. You don't have to wear a dress.
Okay.
You can pull off a casual fit wedding. It's not about how everyone else's wedding looks. It's about how your wedding should feel. Your wedding is a representation of you and your relationship, not stupid fads. Including giant puffy dresses.
Okay, you win. I'm having a wedding.
I'll help if you want me to.
I can see why I says you're maddeningly persistent, because you are maddeningly persistent.
Yes. That comes with an age and artism. We'll go with that.
Believe it or not, it wasn't until recently that I found out I was autistic. So everyone, their brothers, their mothers, their aunts, their uncles, cousins, everyone in this guild has told me that I was, or suspected that I was.
The Backstreet Boys?
Doctor got diagnosed to have masking type.
It is Backstreet Boys. I'm not technically diagnosed, and I can't really go to get diagnosed because going to a doctor for me is not
You can talk to the tall blonde lady that I'm terrified of.
She is my doctor, yes, but she's not really a therapist.
A therapist that oh,
I don't think she can diagnose me with autism.
Yeah.
She's a doctor.
Good point.
I mean, I might be wrong. I haven't asked her about it if she does psychiatry. But to be fair, I think there's a bias there.
There is a bias there. Isn't
So,
your best friend?
Yes.
Or one
Well,
of your best friends? Okay,
she's
well,
technically more than my best friend.
Oh.
She's the only reason I'm here.
Aw.
She's
You
an
don't have to tell me if you
adoptive
don't want to.
sire, essentially.
Oh, okay.
She's not. I don't really think like we don't have like a parent-child kind of relationship like some sires do. But it's.
I learned a thing about Michael that I learned about myself that I needed to. I had to. I figured out that he fawns a lot. So I had to learn how to deal with that by going, okay, if you want to help me, you can. You don't have to. You're not obligated to. You can.
I am not.
Basically, I ask questions.
I'm not telling you things because I feel an obligation to. I'm telling you them because I like to, because you're my friend.
Okay.
I don't have a huge issue with fawning.
I do.
I have an issue with people pleasing, but not with fawning. It's more just I like to make people happy, but I overextend myself. Not so much that someone tells me to do something and I'm like, oh, well, of course. I actually, most of the time, if someone tells me to do something, I don't want to do it. So I have an opposite problem.
That's a thing too with me.
Mm-hmm.
I get if if I'm told to do things by people I don't like, I don't do them out of spite.
Oh, it's anybody. It's someone I deeply care. If eyes can tell me to do something, and I will immediately not want to do it because he told me to. If I'm already doing it, especially. Now, if he asks me to do something nicely, that's different. I that's fine. But if he ever told me to do something, I'll be a brat about it.
That's the same thing I do with Daisy. She'll puff out her cheeks and get mad at me and go, and I immediately go, oh, okay, fine.
I'm brattier than I mean to be.
Oh, I am entire. No, that's just my personality. I am a brat, just bar none. I speak with a very blunt, very angry kind
VRCRP
of
is still going.
tone, and there's not really much I can do about it. I've been trying to change that, but I'm learning very quickly that that's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna sound like a bitch no matter what I do.
I don't think you sound like a bitch. But I guess
it's also the fact that I'm not using my personality assistance program to assist me with tonal frequency and change. So there's that.
it's a good skill to have, but I don't think you should do it all the time.
I have a program that is like I wrote a line, a program specifically to change the tone in my voice. When
I acknowledge it.
To inflect a specific emotion.
But I don't think you need to do it all the time. Sometimes it's good to just be how you are.
Which is why I never do it here. It's why I always sound like this. Why my tone is always like this. I've never done that here. It's only when I'm at work at the Atlantis where I put on my customer service voice.
Yes. Very good for customer service. Not good for interpersonal relationships.
Nope.
But yes, anyways, she's very important to me. So I can't. It's hard to go to her for diagnosing a part of me that's a thing. Unless, different if it's like a medical issue. If I'm in medical distress, then obviously I'm going to go to her. But my brain is hard.
I think I might need to get over a fear, like genuinely get over it. I didn't realize that Ivanka scared me so much that the only way I would talk to her is through a drone.
Why does she scare you?
I've already told you why.
Well, kind of.
The intelligence.
Yeah.
Having someone that can just walk circles around me like I'm standing still is intellectually terrifying. And I don't know why. I think it's because they can quite literally just see through me.
Yeah. Well, not really, but kind of. She can't. I think she would like to say that she can understand people constantly, but
I also don't mean to talk about her behind her back.
She's
rude. Fuck.
She's very intelligent in some ways, and she's very normal in others. Now, I won't tell you that you shouldn't be a little scared of her if you're not her friend, because admittedly, she's still a vampire.
It also doesn't help that I gravely upset her when I endangered you and I's.
Yes, but she's not going to hurt people that would hurt that are important to me. That's an important thing to know. Yes. I would be upset if you were hurt. And she is not going to do that to me. Me is a fairly big safety measure for her.
That made me very happy to hear. Did I just smile?
Yes, you did.
Ow. No wonder why my cheeks hurt. Owie. Okay. Sorry, I'm not used to doing it.
It's okay. You have a nice smile. Even if it's rare. Maybe especially because it's rare.
Is it weird that I'm more expressive through my drones than I am in person?
No. Some people don't have very expressive faces. That's okay.
That's fair.
You express
Thank you
plenty
for the
through
talk,
your
Finley.
voice and body. I don't necessarily need your face.
Thank you very much, Finley, for the talk.
Of course. If you ever need to talk, you can just ask me. And if I don't come over here, then you can ask for me. I can do house calls. Which that was to be funny.
Hey, you get back here. You get back here. I did not tell you to shush. Okay.
That was to house calls is to be funny, but I mean more. I can meet up with you in more than just these meetings.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
So my brain locked in to we were done with conversation. Sorry,
It's okay.
Brain does that.
You're fine.
My
I
brain
find it.
is
I
not
find it
okay
endearing.
back to- My brain works like a transmission in a manual car. Once it gets shifted into a thought pattern, it stays in that gear.
You're in commitment. Your brain is committed. Good night.
Yes. And it my dad said it's like manually shifting me into different thought patterns.
Mhm.
My dad was actually very chill. I had a great relationship with my father. It was my mom that I didn't.
Be glad you had one.
Yep.
Understandable.
Hey, you two.
Hi.
While you two
Hi.
are talking, we had some new Pokemon show up.
Oh.
Oh.
They're out in the back right
Yeah,
now.
they're called slow blokes. I fucking love
I'm
that
gonna
name.
I'm gonna peek.
I love that name.
I'm gonna
It's so
peek.
fucking cute.
I wanna peek.
Yeah, come on,
I want to.
I'll take you to them.
I don't need more Pokemon, but I do want to see them. I like seeing them. They're cute.
Yes. Apparently, one of them has already selected Echo.
That makes sense. Echo's always a good pick. Oh, so big. So
Echo's been
large.
adopted.
Wow.
Yeah, apparently the big one now sees Echo as its servant.
Oh.
Makes an I'm watching you gesture very slowly.
I don't know why that makes sense.
They're called.
Might have
Yeah.
found a
Huh?
new friend.
They're called slow
I
boats, apparently. They're a regional
heard.
variant.
I heard you made a friend.
I think they, according to Mimikyu, they see me as a servant.
Yeah,
Well-
I just told him.
You are dressed like one.
You know, you
Yeah, right?
I think this one's kind of like a.
You know.
They're just like me.
You know, I love cooking anyway.
I think they might be a little bit possessive.
If it doesn't, if I
Oh.
don't, if it goes to
Things
Kisa, I
they
guess.
like eating
Do you like sweets?
Like,
Establish
before I
boundaries.
went off to the backyard, I just want to go make sure that they're okay.
Do you like sweets?
Hello. They also know water guns, apparently.
Oh.
Every
Do they normally know? Do the non-regional ones know that?
So if you like,
I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
Remember, I don't know anything about them. I just think they're cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only one I know
No
about
one
is
know
is
water
is
guns.
Vulpix, and that's because of mine.
Oh,
Right, yeah.
That's because of my baby,
I sadly
my
can't
child.
understand what you're saying. And
My
mimic-
sides
Mhm.
are pretty soft, so like
not your. Look up and okay. I
they
assume
make
since
for a
you're
good
looking up
place
and down,
to
that
sit
means a
for
yes. Okay.
animals
Well,
the time.
glad we came to
I
it.
haven't seen one that big before.
I feel like I should have a
Mm.
name for you though.
I haven't seen many that big.
I wonder if there's any significance. Yeah, I'm wondering if there's significance in the different sizes, because there was like 3 different ones that were all different sizes.
Either sermon, I feel like a regal vibe should go for it. You know? Like Your Highness or something like that.
Is there something you want to check out?
Your Majesty. We'll go with Your Majesty the Slowbloke then.
Should I make them a little crown? Or I guess a big one?
Probably.
Please, actually, if you can help me make one, please.
Yeah, I can.
Gladly.
I know a little bit about metalworking. I experimented with sculpture.
I'll make sure to take
I've had time for a lot of art forms.
Majesty.
Yeah, I imagine.
Give or take 300 years.
Yeah, it'd be weird if you
I
didn't
think
pick up
I'm-
a bunch of
I think
freedom
I'm
in that
I'm
time,
somewhere
I think.
between 300, 400 something. I'm in that range.
Oh,
Your friend that you were with,
Old. I'm old.
It seems that one of our friends was talking to one of your friends.
Experienced.
Your
yeah, that's the one.
I'm experienced.
A fine vintage.
Yes, I'm a fine vintage.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why
wonder if
Hayes
you
appreciates me
can
so
afford-
much.
Yeah, maybe. There's an appreciation for the finer things,
He does.
the rarer things.
He has an appreciation for it. I mean, I'm kind of wine colored.
Yeah, kinda.
Kind of.
Bring them home. How are you going to explain this to Jaden and Maury?
They're also big. There's 2 big ones. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's 2 big ones.
Yes.
There's 2 big ones and this one's
Apparently the third one.
They're just the little
shares, brain cells Jerry, and they like mud.
used instant transmission.
Here, you want another berry?
It opens its mouth regally.
Yep, they're cleaning them.
There you go.
New discovery in this area, I guess?
Seems like it.
They apparently come from
Pretty good. I'll be keeping track of it since it seems like Your Majesty is coming home with me.
doodled here, and this one
Apparently.
like
I don't
pointed
think
to
it'll
like
let you not.
they drew like a mountain, and they pointed out the
Oh.
fact that they're far away.
Hell.
So they come from mountains. There is a mountain that way. Though I don't know that that's necessarily far enough.
Yes.
You need to.
It's probably not the one that's like
I need-
here, but like
I need to,
farther, because they pointed
Yeah.
like
Far.
they drew the gate. and
There's-
the
there's,
forest, and they like pointed
further
farther.
mountains.
And the waterfall.
Well, they're definitely very nice looking.
Yeah, recently I learned my
Slow.
have a joke
Slow.
And the waterfall.
pulls out a jar of honey.
Yeah,
they
What do you want? Something cold?
My apartment right next to all the other couples' apartments.
Oh, that's
evil. They put the church boy
Here, here's one of my feathers.
Sorry, I was taking a pill fourth-dimensionally.
Carefully places it on top of the ball.
Here you go. Jar of honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Slow.
I finally
Or
figured out
something
why
new.
it's regular honey, don't worry.
Just regular honey, don't
Well,
worry.
what do you mean with regular?
Just honey from a regular beehive.
Yeah,
There's
Can you
nothing
leave me
special.
over there and sit down? There's so many different kinds of honey. What flowers are
It's
made out of?
Now I just realized.
just
they're
regular
very
bumblebee
light
honey.
users.
It's I don't know what kind of fucking flower.
You're not clarifying anything.
That said, carry for the boy.
Regional variant. I thought they were just shiny.
They're hiding.
This one wants to know what you think about Sam.
Well, thank you anyway. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Just thought like you might want something to drink.
Good little bird.
No, I can still trick somebody.
I'll try to keep an eye on what the bees make from now on. Most of our flowers at home are yellow, so...
Hearing that response, he goes against us.
If I understand your steak and didn't tell you what kind of meat it was, and it was just like, oh, don't worry, it's a normal steak. It's like the normal kind that comes from
Usually when I think normal steak, I think beef, cow.
Probably not much longer.
What if I didn't tell you? I never said it was from an animal, and I didn't know what to handle.
For water.
True. I'm sorry.
And they like
Bottom left and water are pretty close together.
Oh, that one looks
For
like
where
it's
there
supposed
is
to thaw,
water,
so I'd like
there
to
is
give them
usually
time.
water.
Click.
For now, though, just
Click.
Which
I
means
want to
that
let them
different
out.
places
Third
for
one
to
here,
swim
we had home. I'm
and
gonna.
places for me to
No
roll in
idea.
the bottom.
Once we
Still holding,
once we go
waiting.
home, I'm gonna have to cook and then go back outside with them. Since
Take it then.
thank God we're moving within the next week.
As soon as you take it, it'll press the ball. The ball activates.
Address as well. Don't worry.
is that supposed to happen?
Is its back okay?
I don't like to make hasty decisions.
You know, does that mean I could technically?
They were asking
Since
me
you've
to
befriended a new Pokemon.
and that sounds like
So maybe. That was. That makes me wonder. Are you caught any fucking noise canceling headphones to sleep?
Like home bees, definitely one of them.
Dang, I didn't download them yet.
I would have confirmed
What about
the
wheels?
United States even so.
I don't have my family noises.
Yep.
Earbuds.
I got it up the brand. Yeah.
Definitely make sure to let them out.
I'm not gonna judge you for it.
There's one that we would both agree on then.
They're free to help out whenever they want.
Exactly, Your Majesty here, at least for the next week or so. I'm gonna have them. Well, actually, technically speaking, as we move stuff out, they would be able to fit in the living room, but probably only the living room. And that would be cramped, so no. For the next week, as I'm moving soon, there's a park just outside my place. That's where I'll be able to let you out, and I'll serve you there, since it seems like you want me to serve you. But I'm gonna be moving soon, so or within the next week or two. So luckily from there you'll be able
A lot bigger house.
It is. It is.
That means you can just have them like
Kind of operate
in nice picnics.
Yeah. Where are you? Do be careful they don't swallow you. This one
Am I here?
seems to like to bite.
Listen, if I could escape double, I think I can escape them. If I just turn back to normal, then they suddenly have something much bigger in their mouth. That's shocking.
Have you seen how big this one is?
I'm aware.
I gave it some honey candy and put my whole arm in its mouth.
The bird.
Wait. Oh.
I'm surprised I can still trick people with that.
Hi.
Hi.
That's awesome.
I'm not gonna smell very tasty.
Are you trying to get this one to come home with you?
No.
They said my
I'm not a tasty bird.
Yeah, I know.
I would also prefer not to get hit myself.
I'm missing her too.
Well, you're not small. You're not prey-sized.
Yes. But those are Pokemon tend to have a habit of nibbling on my feathers for some reason.
I mean, the Pokedex
I don't know if they taste spicy or something. I have not tasted my feathers, but if I had a nickel for every time somebody or something tried to eat my feathers, I'd have 3 nickels. Which is a lot, but it's weird that it happened that many times.
I taste terrible.
Well, there you go, friends.
Because I taste like undeath.
Ah.
Can't change that.
I'm pretty sure it tastes awful too. I work chemicals all the time, so.
My whole arm in his mouth.
I can't say that for sure. I don't know. I don't know about you.
But there's a garage full, that's for sure.
I think
Finley, if you know any places that sell like crown prop gimmicks, please.
I think he was thinking of making them himself.
I was thinking of making them one, but I can show you some places that can get you some, because I know a lot of prop shops.
What if I start making breadsticks that look like regal wands and I feed it to them?
I think that would be adorable. Because you could put like you could put like a fruit or a sausage as like a little gem.
That's exactly what I was
It'd be
thinking.
cute. It would be cute.
Okay.
I can make candy with those gems.
No, that's
very cute.
That's probably
Oh, I'm hungry.
Christmas shop by now.
I have candy if you want it. I also fish.
Mm.
Oh wait, no, you want blood.
No, I'm not that. That's a different hungry. If I was that kind of hungry, it would be concerning. I'm like want fun taste hungry. But I just use the word hungry because that makes sense to people.
Fair enough.
I am seeking food sensory. No. I will probably just ask Eyes to take me somewhere.
Okay.
And supposedly Tyranitar
He's corrupted me into food.
So basically, you want to sightsee.
No, I don't want to sightsee. I wanna taste see.
Basically,
I wanna taste it.
You're about to go on a foodie run, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Travel across the country. Eat as much as you can. Enjoy
I mean, in theory, because I can fly, I could go as far as I want, but I shouldn't.
You want to do what?
Like
You will basically want to be the average
Mhm.
Costco shopper and go to all the free sample booths. Got it.
I've never been to a Costco.
I get
You
that.
want free samples.
You should go one day. It's not bad.
I mean, I never need enough food for that, but I guess I might need that. It might be useful for event planning. Because I could get more ingredients for cheaper.
I guess they kind of chose me too.
Go to the Costco for bulk paper towels. I haven't run out since.
Just make sure to treat them
So
well.
I am assuming you are of one of the kinds that can just consume normal food then.
Yes. All of my organs work normally.
I've actually been looking for one because they're really pretty.
Food just doesn't satiate me. It just tastes nice.
Pokemon Adventure Guild, the
Understandable.
How do you react to garlic? Just out of curiosity.
Nothing. The garlic does nothing to me. It's tasty.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah, it's tasty.
People who have dittos out there and such.
I think in most cases that's a myth.
Let me know.
I've never known any real vampires that had a garlic problem.
None of the vampires I know
I
have
think
any
from what
kind
I've
of issue
known
with
in the
garlic.
original Dracula novel, it wasn't actually garlic that they were repelled by. It was garlic flower.
Yes. It's typically about purity.
What happened to your shirt?
Slips the sweater back on Jerry. I
Oh.
think they're coming.
What?
Yes, what is it?
Oh. Well. Is there any bandages somewhere in the matter?
Yes. Do you need a bandage?
Long story
If we
short,
want to look at Jerry's tail,
he would see bite marks and purplish colored blood on Jerry's tail.
Okay, come on, Jerry. Come on. I'm not medical, but I know enough to treat you. Come on, let's go.
I'm medical.
Perfect. You can help.
Please be aware, magic does not work on me.
We won't do magic. We'll just do practical treating.
Thank you. It seems those Pokemon think I'm one of them.
Like basic first aid.
I know very
Pokemon
basic
think
first
I'm
aid.
one
You
of them.
probably know much more than I do. I know we keep some medical supplies in the security office, which I have marginal clearance towards. You can come with. The front room of the security office is open for everyone.
Okay. Yeah, look.
It's just the deeper offices you can't come into. You just can't go past there. There.
Got it.
Also fancy.
Okay.
This is so much security.
It's a lot of security. First aid kit.
Yeah.
There's also free soda though.
Oh, sweet.
There's snacks and sodas in the machines.
I had Roland take off my sweater to make them think that I wasn't one of them, and I don't think that helped.
I don't think
I
so.
think I just made it worse.
Here, let me just wipe this down and like you just kind of put your. You can just kind of sit up there and like leave your tail facing me. Okay, there we go. How deep are these bites?
So there are two separate bites that are visible. One is surface level, but it is bleeding almost like a paper cut. The larger of the two bites is a bit deeper.
Okay, well this one's not too deep, so we'll just wipe that off. Oh, hey Slowbloke,
Hi, buddy.
So I'll just clean that off.
The big ones think I'm one of them. This wasn't a situation I thought I'd find myself in.
You'd
Okay, we'll clean that one off.
be surprised.
Bandage on it.
I'm just glad
Try to,
it's something treatable.
Be careful with your fur.
Don't worry about the fur, it'll grow back.
Well, yeah, but still, like, pulling off a bandage or anything, fur or hair or feathers hurts, so I try to be careful with it.
The
good.
I think there's gauze in there that adhedes to itself, but not to skin.
Okay, perfect.
It's the kind of grippy feeling
one. This one's a little bit deeper, but it's not deep enough for glue or stitches, it doesn't look like. So, clean that off, and then use these, just stick them to get closer together.
I'm mostly here for moral support.
Jeez. septic, and
I suppose I can tell being bitten by a Pokemon off by the list.
That's true. You can.
I'm not a list of bad things I didn't want to happen, not a good list of things I wanted to happen.
But kind of the list of things that's happened. Hi, Roland.
Hey, Roland.
Hey, just came in to see how things were going in here.
Seemingly well.
We're good.
okay, you're all good.
Alright, well, seems the bigger one is going with Echo, and the smaller one is going with,
Thank you.
I think his name is Vex. He's the,
Should
dark-skinned,
heal up in like a week. Just don't do anything too strenuous to like rip the bandages, and then like once
That's
the week's
fine.
passed,
I'll talk to my dad about doing different duties at work.
yeah, once a week has passed, just pull off the bandages if it still looks like it's still needs to be healed more. Reapply a bandage, clean it out, everything like that. Or if it looks infected, I fucked up and then go to a hospital for that probably. But I
Clean
think
and
I
dry.
put the antibacterial and
me,
septic stuff on correctly.
So no, my boss got it.
There you go.
Yeah,
this
between
is-
me,
Back where it
Jerry,
belongs.
Mocha, Mori, we'll keep an eye on Jerry. Alright, so if
And
everything's alright
Thana,
here-
for you to know, it's just back here. If you ever need it again.
Okay, I'll make sure to.
I mean, it's obviously kind of a basic first aid kit, but it's better than nothing.
I mean, any supplies that we have is useful. I know if I need to like do any big emergency stuff, I'd probably have to like bring some of my own
Take 'em
things from home, or
clinic.
Or if Kisei's got them somewhere.
I think Kisei has things somewhere, but it'll be easier when we have it open.
Okay. I should ask her if like where they are, because I know we don't have a room yet. Okay, I am all done. Here, come on, let's get back out there. So I still need to give you a name. Like I guess like regal names work for you guys, so
Slow.
I think they're all outside still. Oh, okay. I think these are closing.
Nope. Nice timing. Yep.
He jumps in,
Echo's-
to you, expecting you to catch.
Oh.
Echo's made the call.
Good instincts.
Closing up for the night.
Okay.
Well, Finley could technically keep it open if Finley wants to, but
It's
late already.
I think a lot of people are already leaving.
Your heavy
Yeah.
look.
Yeah,
All right.
You don't have to go
It's
home,
that-
but you can't stay here.
Do you want to help,
Except for
Donna?
They live here.
It's
Mimikyu
fine.
does.
Once we get out the gate, I'll just like, I'll just fly. It'll be easier to.
I'll be honest, not how I expected tonight to end.
No.
So many details I couldn't get in from them talking so much.
You're good, buddy. You tried your best.
You did as good as you could. I'm going to see my boyfriend.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Have fun.
Hello, Finley. Have a good evening, dear.
Hello, good night.
What are they saying? It doesn't sound like they thought I was one of them.
It's a little bit silly.
That is exactly the case.
Off I go. Yeah, Jerry has a translator. I like that Finley has special permission to come in because of eyes. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
Revo, I know. What?
Bark, 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 bark.
Wait, see what?
Bark, 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 bark.
Oh, so.
Bark, bark, bark.
You wanna see what they did?
Bark, 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 bark. Wait. Bark. Bark, 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 bark.
Bark, bark, bark,
Oh, the leg. Oh, the leg. It is. Oh my god, the fucking leg.
Bark, 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 bark.
I'm so far above you. But in you, I love the polycule. The polycule is strong.
For this lobby.
But in you,
Chair.
There.
Oh no. Oh, put on your wings too.
On.
But I understand, like, oh no,
Wee. To victory.
look at my hand.
I want to get in.
It only has one seat.
Seat.
Oh.
I got hands.
No, Tau should have seats too.
I'm sorry about you and your gallbladder.
Oh, right. No, that only, hold on, let me,
Get in Tau's seat.
You caught me so off guard when Daisy first showed up.
Oh yeah, I can't activate it when I'm sitting down, because that's only there for the flight toggle.
So I think you have to be stood up.
Yeah, I think you can activate it and then sit down after I get in it.
Oh.
Wait.
Are you in it?
There we go.
Stack.
Oh,
No, it kicks you out.
Yeah.
Damn. Would've been funny though.
Onwards!
Oh right, that's another thing.
To victory!
To victory!
You can just play them.
Rah! Rah!
Oh, we also should stop.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
So,
Where'd my honey go?
The slow turn as Jerry just looks so fucking good.
Where's my honey? My honey.
Hello.
Hello, I found you.
Hello. I'm ending my stream, but Streamlabs is being difficult because I reinstalled it.
Oh.
I have to put in my password again.
Oh no.
To confirm to send them off on a raid.
Ah.
So give me 1 moment. I need
Okay, I love you.
to find it. Love you too. I'll be back. Oh god, I just actually flung my head doing that. That was a bad idea.
Oh, be careful.
Into the box. Into the box.
Good night, Christy. I'm going to bed.
The saga shall continue for
Christy,
Jerry and the slow boat.
The instance is closed, but I'm also logging off anyway, so I'm just gonna.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, Connor.
Bye, have a good day. I have to fucking tell my roommates now.
This is going to be continued for every single slow bloke. They will all.
I hope you know. Echo's probably always gonna have that one on them because he tends to have like a certain amount of Pokemon on him, and since he knows that this one wants to go check on Jerry, it's always gonna be on him when he comes
That's
here.
gonna be
So if you ever
fucking
just
funny.
wanna fucking just come out as them,
Can't believe you bit Jerry.
Well, they think he's
Anyways,
one of
good night.
them, so, and that's what they do. They bite each other's tails.
You bit him. You bit him. I'm waiting till he's good. I don't want to leave Skull in an empty world. How are you guys doing? How are y'all, chat? Are you having a good time? Are you having a good night? Did you have fun with Finley and Cord? Just chilling. Been chilling. Been chilling. I want ice cream. There's peppermint ice cream. We have like Haagen-Dazs bars that have peppermint on the inside, on the outside. I want to have one of those. I want one of those. You did miss Cord RP. We had Cord RP before Finley RP. But there's always there's the VOD. You can go watch it if you wanna. It's a pretty important one to watch actually, because it was it was a Cord and Kleptus talk. Hello, honey. They went to another lobby. You can request on Quispy though.
Yeah.
You have cookies and ice cream? I want ice cream. I want to get an ice cream after this.
Oh, okay, yeah. Get an ice cream once you
I
end
will.
your stream.
I will get an ice cream. We have like Haagen-Dazs bars in the fridge, and they have peppermints on the outside.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I want ice cream now too. I don't think we have ice cream here though, which makes me sad.
Oh no. Ice cream. I want to go on an ice cream date. I want to go and get ice cream together.
Yeah, we can go get ice cream together.
Ice cream! Together! Ice cream! Together! Yippee! And get ice cream cone. Oh, I wonder if we have any ice cream that I can put on an ice cream cone.
Love ice cream cones.
I love ice cream cones so much. Do you like drumsticks? Like the ice cream drumsticks?
Yes, I fucking love
Fuck
drumsticks.
yeah! Oh, we're gonna have so many drumsticks. I fucking love drumsticks.
Like one time I opened the freezer and I'm like, there's drumsticks here, and they were gone within the week.
They're so good. They're so good. I need to get myself some drumsticks. I might go to the store tomorrow and get drumsticks.
Yes. Oh, I got my invite, so I'm heading over.
I don't have mine. Christie's take forever. I'll see you there though.
Yeah.
Kristen, you too, Wolf. There we go. There's Christy. Aha! I thought it was in my nose. I haven't been to the book forever. Because everybody uses the dodecahedron. La la.
Energy matter manipulator is they would be able to take like the essence of
Whatever that second head is, it doesn't actually show.
He's talking to them, and
bark, 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 bark.
Echo's just like, so if this thing follows you home, how are you gonna explain the Jane
Bark, bark, bark.
And Jerry just slow turns like.
Drive by barking. Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark.
Yeah, we've both like.
I think you've said in the past.
Ice ring donut. What? Iced ring donut with a scoop of ice cream in the ring? That sounds so fucking good. That sounds good. Especially if it's like a warm iced donut. If it's like a warm glazed. Oh no. I wanna shit like a not a what's it called? Krispy Kreme. I want a Krispy Kreme. I want a warm Krispy Kreme donut. I want a Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
I want a Krispy Kreme now. I might have made Witch also want a Krispy Kreme. I want a
There's a
I want a
Krispy Kreme
I want a Krispy
within a
Kreme.
mile of my house.
I want a Krispy Kreme. I want a Krispy Kreme. I want a Krispy Kreme.
You want me?
I
haven't had a Krispy Kreme in
Are
so
you a
long.
donut, Christy? I didn't know that. Well, actually, technically, all humans are donuts because there's a hole that goes all the way through us.
This is true.
It's technically true.
So let me know what you name them.
Or that
and
also
how
means
you
we're technically a straw.
run it.
We're a crazy straw!
I need to think of names for
Humans
my
are
Pokemon,
crazy
'cause,
straws.
'cause I-
Tomorrow, Witch, Krispy Kreme. I want a Krispy Kreme. La la. La 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 la.
They all think Jerry.
They're
is
slow
one of them.
blokes.
They
They
all
do.
Think Jerry is.
Because you're
they
blue.
think Jerry is an imp.
Because you're blue and you have a tail.
They think that he lost his front legs.
Oh
That they were
no!
amputated.
Oh no! You get one here! You get one here, Witch! Have Bottle come here!
Jerry had the Mimikyu translate for him. And Jerry and Roland just look at each other, and Jerry's just like, Roland, take off the sweater. And then they saw Jerry underneath the sweater, and they're like, his arms are gone, who took them?
His arms are gone, who
we must
took
kill them, we'll eat their body.
Yeah!
And then Jerry's just like, you know what, I'm bleeding, I need to go deal with
Come here,
this.
come here, Witch, come. It's okay, Bottle will know.
So, I have to find a Fedora asset to put on Jerry now. Because
Yeah.
this is leading on Jerry and Fedora.
Yes. You should find one pretty easily.
Yeah, oh, the question is, there's a difference between finding one and finding what I like. I also have to move
If you
house
can't
next,
find,
like, on
and also
Sunday,
if you can't
so-
find, like, are you looking for a fedora or a triply?
Fedora.
Okay. 'Cause that's important. It's important to know the difference between a fedora and a triply. Because a lot of
I know
people
the difference.
think a fedora is a triply. You're Jack is thanking me.
I want you to know
Uh-huh.
that two of the slowpokes, including me and Christy slowpokes, both stared at you in bird form and started following you, going, like,
Tasty? 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 Yes.
yeah.
Finley faked a few people out with that today.
Jerry showed the middle one, the waterfall, and then Jerry's favorite mud pit.
Mud.
You did not appreciate.
And then they
You did
say
not appreciate the
everyone
mud.
like mud.
La 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 crispy 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 ice cream
I know I miss you.
ice cream
We
ice
absolutely need more
cream
Jerry and slow blow shenanigans. I am
They will be
100%
ice
down.
cream
now. They will be there often.
ice cream ice
You need to understand.
I just
This
realized
is Edith's favorite Pokemon. She's gonna play him.
ice cream I want ice cream
Go and get it.
ice cream
Oh,
ice
yeah, they're
cream
gonna
ice cream ice cream
James is gonna be in for a bad time.
row row row. Okay, I'm gonna go into a corner and I want ice cream. Cause I want ice cream. I'm so tired. It's 21. I'm tired. I'm a little eepy, and it's time to play some Fortnite. Cause there's a Lethal Company skin, and I told myself that I'm not allowed to buy it unless I can get all of the bonus skins for the battle pass today. And I have one left. And if I can't get it in today, then I cannot buy myself the Lethal Company skin. And that will make me sad because I really want the Lethal Company skin. Because it's really cute. It's the little guy. It's the guy from Lethal Company. And he does the little dance. And I want him. He does the... I love it. I want to watch Markiplier play Lethal Company again. I love Lethal Company. Okay. Chato. Let's find somebody to raid really quick. Chatot. Oh, my arm. It's so sore. It's sore from them stealing my blood. They stole my blood. They took it from me. The doctors. How could they? How could they? Stealing my blood. Who's this? Trying to kind of find somebody that we can raid. There's an artist. We can raid them. I like to raid artists when I can. Especially. Because I like sending support to artists. Okay, we're going to raid this person. They look like they're making very cute art. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you guys have enjoyed today. I hope you've enjoyed some Court RP and some Finley RP. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully. We might try and have some more RP or a different kind of stream. If not, you'll hear about it in the Discord. So, yeah, go check the Discord. Okay. Thank you for coming. Goodbye, Gobos.